Oh, Lord. You question mark. Haha. Oh, man. Topic 8 about you. Oh, fuck. Topic 8 about you. I do not know yet who you are, but I know some of the wonderful qualities you will bring to our divine resonant tantric partnership. You have big dreams. You see all the suffering and evil in the world, but you will see the tremendous good, including the huge potential for creating heaven on this earth. Dream of playing a significant part in making our planet a wonderful place for everyone. You possess the strength and courage to have fun with me as we unfold our tantric partnership. You are willing with me to take on significant responsibility for getting our planet out of the mess that it's in. You are confident, classy, elegant, sweet, feminine, unconditionally loving lady with strong social skills and the utmost integrity. You are responsible, including financially, well organized and keep your promises. Your home is tidy most of the time. You are charming, magnetic, gregarious, energetic, and exciting to be with. People love being with you. You have lots of friends. You are beautiful both. I hate this shit. So there's a thing some guys will do to women, and do not fucking do this. I swear to God, this is what gets people friend zoned a lot too. If you were to if you're to compliment someone, have it be about something real. If you tell someone, oh, you're the most perfect girl in the world, you're my goddess, right? No, you're not perfect. No one's perfect. No one is a confident, classy, elegant, sweet, feminine, unconditionally loving, charming, magnetic, gregarious, energetic, and exciting to be with. Everyone loves me and everyone wants to be my friend. The only person who thinks they are that way is someone who's having delusions of grandeur. And do not try to talk to a woman as though she is having delusions of fucking grandeur. Tell her real things. Compliment her on things that actually fucking matter. Things she actually cares about. Instead of these blanket statements that you just think anyone would want to be. I swear to God, William's a nice guy. I swear to God, William is the nicest guy. You are beautiful, both inside and outside. Regarding your inner beauty, most people often tell you what a wonderful person you are. You are a solid gold friend, and on the outside you are hot. Men stare at you and tell you how beautiful you are, and some women are jealous of your beauty. You turn heads when you walk down the street. When you walk into a room, everyone notices you. You light up the room, yet you remain humble. You will love going out with me to the symphony, the ballet, the opera, musical theater, art gallery, and classy Republican events. Spirituality is the center of your life. You believe in God, love God, and know that God loves you. You can feel God's presence in your life and see God's miracles, including in your own life. You pray several times each day. You practice or would like to learn of advanced meditation and breathing techniques that greatly reduce stress, calm emotions, and deepen your connection with God. Your heart is wide open and richly developed. You are unafraid to love and be loved. You love everyone unconditionally, but you love different people to different degrees. You're able to see God in every person. You even love those who do horrific evil. You detest their intentions and conduct, and you are willingly to participate in stopping and punishing them. Indeed, you support President Trump's doing just as he drains the swamp, yet you do not hate them as people. The problem of evil might perplex you at times, but you know for certain and that ultimately love conquers all. You are an excellent judge of character and can clearly perceive the depths of your own and my integrity, sincerity, maturity, dedication to growth and success. If you have children, you are an excellent mother, and if they have children, you are an excellent grandmother. You are extremely concerned about protecting your kids and everyone's kids from the systematic leftist indoctrination in today's school systems, to say nothing about the otherwise poor quality of education. If you are homeschooling your kids, I would love to help. I like how he's inferring that before this it was conservative or something. Unless you went to like a schoolhouse in the middle of the Midwest, I honestly doubt it. I feel like the issues with schools is more they haven't changed in like fucking 500 years. You're wildly passionate and intensely sexual. You're very open-minded about sex. You long to surrender into the arms of your man. Me, question mark? And let him worship you as his goddess, including a lot of deep, exquisite kissing that makes your heart pound. You are physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually ready to experience extremely high and prolonged ecstasy every day. Physically, you have neither had any surgery nor suffered any surgery that mutilated or harmed your genitalia or impaired their sensitivity or restricted the size of their opening. However, if you require waiting a long time before sex or waiting until after marriage, then I am not your man. Dude, William fucks. I prefer no tattoo and no body piercing, except for earlobes. Nevertheless, a small amount of tattoo and or body piercing is okay, but tongue, nipple, or genital piercing is unacceptable. You are brave and strong. You know that to transform the world into the light, we must face both the darkness in the world and the weakness in ourselves. You also know that sometimes that process will hurt. Indeed, in any great marriage, there are times of pain, stress, and difficulty, and at those times, close communication is paramount. Knowing I'm right there for you in our divine partnership, you will be willing to walk through your own fires of spiritual transformation to strengthen our marriage and to help our world transform. And you will stand by me as I walk through my own challenging transformations. As we attune and adapt ourselves to each other, we will increasingly share these transformations as a couple, which will amplify our mutual strength, confidence, power, and love. I believe for many reasons that what God has in mind for our resonant partnership will enrich us not only spiritually but materially. We will be wealthy, famous, and powerful. I also see us donating large amounts of money to worthy causes. It will be extremely important that we handle our wealth, fame, and power with grace and humility, loving every person. Also, I see the wealth we acquire being held in the sophisticated, spiritually anchored legal structure I have already created. I would like you to understand how that works and to share with me the responsibility for its stewardship/management. I see us traveling together often, speaking together in front of large audience and on television about important things that interest millions of people. Many of our topics will be controversial. I'm looking for a woman who is inspired by this and wants to do it, even if it is sometimes a bit scary. Oh man, I'm trying to think of how to even unpack those last 3 paragraphs. I mean, it's just more. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but holy Christ. Delusions of grandeur and cult stuff. Topic 9. Vedic astrological compatibility. Oh, okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, these are the names of the moons, right? No, these aren't the names of the moons. What are these? What is Rahu, Ketu, rising sign? I know how astrology works, but as a scientist, I haven't the slightest idea how or why. Then maybe it doesn't. Question mark. I wonder if you can't find any empirical evidence whether it exists or not. You're a spiritual lad, though. Also, how are you a scientist? Did he talk about where he worked? I don't think so. I've read so much and over so long that I can't remember some of the specific details, but I don't think he's ever mentioned where he's worked before. I find that if you call yourself a scientist, it must be because you spend a very active amount of your time doing something relevant to the scientific community, whether that be professionally or unprofessionally. I, for example, would consider myself a cancer. I shitpost memes on the internet most of my fucking free time, therefore I am not a scientist, but I like science, I love science, but I wouldn't call myself a scientist just because I like it, and I feel like I'm relatively knowledgeable about a wide array of stuff, but I hold little professional value in the field, so I wouldn't call myself one. However, there are 12 zodiac signs in the sky. The planet travels through them in complex patterns that can be calculated using astronomy. A person's birth chart shows which signs each planet is at the time of birth. The rising sign, also called the ascendant, is the zodiac sign that is rising on the eastern horizon at the time of birth. Astrology can be used to compare a man's birth chart with a woman's to assess their compatibility for marriage. That means comparing your chart by chart. Your chart and my chart. So you're trying to assign some empirical value, right? Some directly correct correlations to make between what work. You just admitted 2 sentences ago that there holds absolutely no evidence mathematically or anything like it, or even qualitatively. There are 2 very different systems of astrology, Western and Vedic. Western, tropical, astrology is widely practiced in the USA and in the Western world. It enables you to determine what zodiac sign your sun is in simply from your birthday, without regard for your birth year. According to Western astrology, if you were born, say, on May 13th, your sun would be in Taurus. People say you're a Taurus. That is not with Vedic sidereal astrology, which is also called Jyotish. For reasons I will omit here, Jyotish is more accurate than Western astrology. What are you omitting? You're not someone who is very caring of not saying too much. You've obviously said a lot. Why aren't you going into detail? It's because you're saying shit. You're saying shit you don't even know why you think is correct. You do that a lot, William. I'm getting pissed off. I don't know why. I'm not an expert, but I do have considerable knowledge of Jyotish. It's very important to me that my goddess and I have strongly compatible Jyotish charts. Therefore, out of respect for your time and mine, you contact me, I will ask for your date, time, time and place, city of birth, so I can run your Jyotish chart and compare it with mine. If you don't know your birth time, please check your birth certificate or ask your mother if she's alive. When I look at your chart using Jyotish, not Western astrology, I will check for the following characteristics. The more you have, the more compatible we are. Your rising sun ascendant is either Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, or Pisces. Oh, fuck. This is like a puzzle. What? How do I figure this out? I don't know how astrology works. I mean, like, I have, like, little knowledge of astronomy. I listen to a bit of Neil deGrasse Tyson Star Talk. But other than that, I'm a complete dumbass when it comes to astrology. So, but I don't think this is relevant. Even I think if you knew astrology, you'd still be lost. Your rising sun ascendant is either Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, what is my rising sun? Calculate your rising sun. Gaming gamer. Sagittarius. Astrological analysis for gaming gamer. Topic 10. Politics. Am I even surprised? Holy shit, William. Next time on Operation Fuck William. President Trump is systematically dismantling the corruption. His courage, strength, and staggering genius overwhelm me with respect and awe. Hallelujah.